guys? It's Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hey guys, today I want to show you several opportunities that I see in the cryptocurrency markets. I want to make you aware of them. I want you to be tracking them as well, because I think we are about to hit a number of different opportunities and a chance for you to make some good money trading cryptocurrency today. All right, so if we go over to coin market cap, we're looking at decently green today. We do see some winners in IOTA, Cardano, a couple other areas. Binance coins doing well, Bitcoin is doing well today. But really, where are the big opportunities? So if I jump over to Coinigy, obviously Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, I think are decent opportunities. They're poised to run up in the next probably couple weeks here. Definitely in the next week or two, I'm anticipating a bull run for both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and even Ethereum, really. But I want to get into some altcoins and want to show you some opportunities around altcoins specifically instead of Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Core in general, right? So if I take a look over at Bitcoin Private, right? Bitcoin Private, I think, is poised to explode here very shortly, right? So if you look at the viewed out chart, right, you can see it's fairly flat kind of across the whole board. When Bitcoin Private launched, it was way up, and then it dropped down, obviously. We've seen a lot of dips from then, and now we're seeing some slight increases in price. But I think there is a chance here for Bitcoin Private to increase in price, guys, in the next few days, right? So if you look right here, we're seeing a line of support really at this area right here. We're seeing a spot for support right here, a little bit right here, all along right here, again right here, and really another one right here, right? So we're seeing the areas of support ramping up, laddering up, which is a very good sign. If we look at RSI as well, same type of scenario, right? There's there's the base of support right there. Then there's the other base of support, another base of support. So we're consistently seeing this upward movement for Bitcoin Private. And what that means is that we're gaining momentum, we're gaining strength, or we're gaining support for Bitcoin Private. This is also making a parabolic kind of bull, a cup and handle pattern, which I think could actually complete itself in the next few days, right? We can see an uptrend somewhat like this, which would give you, let's see, an increase of, from today of about 20%, right? So this may drop a little bit more. It likely will drop a little bit more before we actually see this upward trend. I expect to see it drop down, somewhere around, let's see, probably somewhere around, let me change this color to pink. I could see this dropping down somewhere to around here, right? So around 29.14 is where we're likely going to see this drop. Maybe not before we go back up. It's possible it'll go back up before then, but here is one opportunity I would definitely keep an eye on. RSI is getting stronger, meaning momentum is getting stronger. So this could be definitely a good swing trade play in the next few days. Okay, moving on. Let's move on to MTC, which is Docademic coin. So this, I think, is really well positioned, again, to also go up significantly in the next few days, definitely in the next week or so. And the reason I say that is because we had an enormous bull run right here, right, where we saw gains of, let's see, wow, big, enormous gains of 250% gains literally in the time of like 2 days or even less. We saw a 250% increase for MTC, and that's crazy. That's a big gain, right? So obviously we've seen a pullback of those gains. The pullback has actually been pretty significant as well, right? We've seen a pullback of at least 50%. But I'm seeing that this is laddering up as well. If you look at RSI, again, look at the RSI. It's gaining momentum on the 30-minute charts, which is really good. Let me change the color of that to yellow so you can see that a little bit better. So you see there's the first line. Let's see, here's the second trend line up, and here's the third. So we're continuously laddering up. And that is a very bullish sign, right? That we're laddering up, and up, right? And we're doing something similar on the actual chart itself, right? So we see a good base of support right here, and then we see slightly higher support right up around here as well. Again, another very good indicator that this is going to be bullish, okay? So what other indicators do we have here? So I think that the price will definitely go up in the next week or so, or even the next few days or so, but we may see a little bit of a downturn before then, right? If we do, we're going to see it maybe test the support here at 24.5, and it could even drop down to around 23.5 approximately before bouncing back up, right? But even if you were to get in right now or even wait, till it bounces back down a little bit lower, you're looking at, at least a 20 to 50% gain in the next week. So I would highly recommend you watch MTC. I think this one is going to be a winner, and it's positioning itself to go up in value. Okay, so that's another opportunity. Opportunity number 2. Opportunity number 3. Now this is an opportunity that I actually just looked at today. Have not been following Poly very close. If we look out at the 1-day chart for Poly on the Qcoin exchange, we can see that recently we have seen a parabolic spike with Polycoin. We see this parabolic lift right here forming a perfect cup, right? Now we're seeing the handle form right here, right? This is the handle forming from a classic cup and handle chart here. And what is going to happen, guys, with this? Likely we're going to see the price drop a bit more, right? I would expect the price to drop down to at least, let's see, let me mark some charts here, to at least right here. Definitely can see that happening, and maybe even going as low as, let's see. Sorry, I want to mark this the right way for you guys. Okay, definitely going to one of these lines. Now it depends if we're in a bullish or a bear market, and that's debatable. But I can see the price of Poly first going down, right? Let's look at the RSI as well as we're looking at this to make sure we get a gauge of momentum. So if we look at the RSI right here, okay, so look down at this chart, and let me just draw a line here. So we've been seeing support right here, and support is incrementally going up, all right? And you can see that because the RSI is getting stronger. And so what I would like to see is right here, if there is a dip below this RSI right here, right? So watch this. If there's a dip below that, we can expect to hit one of these support lines right here that I'm talking about. If we see a bounce off of that RSI mark here, we can actually see this start going back up, right? So you got to watch this, and what you can do if you use Coinigy, what I do is I will set alerts. Let me set an alert. Whoops, okay, so I got an alert set right there. I'm going to set an alert down where I marked my lines, right? Because I want to know if this actually drops below the current level of support, it's going to be in very, very bullish territory, right? So I set some alerts there to tell me if the price drops below that, right? But I'd keep a very good eye on this RSI right here, because if it does break below that, we're going to see the price go down. If it does stay and bounce above that, we're going to see the price go up. And assuming the price bounces, then we're going to see an increase of, let's just see, gosh, at least a 20 to 50% in the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. If we drop down to the lower levels of support, which I'm predicting here, then we're going to see a bump of even higher, right? So that's how I would look at this. Classic cup and handle forming for Poly right here, and we can expect this to go higher as soon as the cup and handle stops forming, right, and completes its form. Okay, so that's another opportunity you guys should pay attention to. Another opportunity is on GNT, Golem. Okay, so Golem recently did the exact same thing. Yesterday, it actually parabolic rised up to the moon. I sold right here. I sold a little bit early, but that's okay. I bought way down here, so that's okay. But what we're going to see now is a dip all the way down to previous levels of support, and then we're going to see a spike back up. You can anticipate this, guys, all right? So right here, I would have said you should watch this. I was a little late to the game, but you see, we see a dip below that and a quick bounce above back to the base, right? And if you were to get in on that, we would have seen, oh, let me delete that. don't want you guys to... All right, so you would have seen a very quick gain of like 2%, so nothing really to write home about. But I'm likely thinking that this is going to drop even a bit lower. I mean, down to right here to 75, or I think even in the longer term, it's going to drop even lower, right? Down to more of the area, why won't this work? To the area right here. So I would keep an eye on this. I would put an alert on 7.1 approximately, and once we see the price going down about 7.1, you're going to see a bounce back. Again, a classic cup and handle forming right here. We'll see a dip, and as we see a dip, we're also going to see a bounce back up to the top there, okay? All right, so I think I've given you a couple opportunities now. Let's look what else. Snove is also a sleeping giant. If you look at Snove coin, just look at this 1 year chart, guys. I mean, we are forming an ascending triangle like no other. You can see that forming right here. Snove is actually poised to explode, guys. Look at this. I mean, even if you just get in now, the lowest of the low is down 136%. If we look at the RSI, let's see if RSI is gaining momentum. I think, man, I'm actually getting very bullish on this right here, because of what's actually going on with this chart. I would be a little weary because I want to make sure this support holds and this bullish trend continues. If we go down to the hour charts, definitely very, very bullish. If you look over here on 528, we were quite a bit lower, and we are laddering up from there over and over and over. Look, see, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Gosh, there's one. And we're going up and up, right? So we may go down a little bit more before bouncing up, but I think Snove is really positioned to a rocket to the moon, guys, and I'm very bullish on Snove as well. So there's a lot of bullish sentiment in the market, guys. A lot of opportunity going on right now. Definitely keep paying attention to this, but hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. I've shown you multiple opportunities. Hopefully you guys can get in on some of these opportunities, guys, but I am bullish, guys, on the market now today. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hopefully this helps you guys have a couple trading opportunities. Let me know how it turns out. I'll give you updates as the market goes up and down and fluctuates. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do by clicking on that little red button to subscribe. I would be forever grateful, and thank you so much for following me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it when you guys watch, follow, comment, and engage in my videos. It gives me a good idea of what you guys actually want to see, okay? This is Dan again, and thanks so much. I will talk to you next time, guys.